Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? What is it? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? What is up? I am on live now. I am here. I am solo dolo. Kind of a late episode today by myself. Kind of a late episode because I kind of like fell asleep. I kind of fell asleep and whatnot. Hold on. My child. I gotta let my child know something. Kind of a late episode because your boy got had a busy weekend, being around your loved ones and family. So it was a beautiful day, but this is gonna be a short episode. This not gonna be a long episode. I'm gonna pack everything I gotta say in 30 minutes and 20 minutes tops and whatnot. You see the people on the thumbnail that I'm gonna talk about, and we gonna end the show off with the hurt business, y'all. I hope everybody's having a real good Sunday. Help everybody's enjoying their Sunday. So let's get into it, y'all. First up, what we got on the list, we got Dominic Mysterio. So over over the past last week's Monday Night Raw, we found out that Dominic Mysterio hurt Liv's feelings. Like, and you see Liv Morgan in the title to Liv. He made Liv Morgan absolutely. He just eviscerated her and he eviscerated her in Spanish. Told her he hate her. He told her all that. He told her he hate her. I don't know what he said to be exact, but he just outright just said, "I hate you, Liv." So now we getting that angle. We getting that angle with them. And what I'm about to say is Dominic Mysterio uh, is about to become the biggest heel in the history of WWE. Dominic Mysterio, when he's turning on mommy on Saturday, it's a given that Dominic Mysterio is turning on mommy on Saturday. And when he turns, if they execute this turn right, he's about to be the biggest heel in the WWE history. Rhea becomes the biggest face in WWE history. She catapults herself right up to the top of the face list with Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. So if they execute that turn right, that turn is going to be stupid. Dominic is already white hot with the crowd already, but wait till they turn. Wait till they have him turn on mommy. Hold up, y'all. Put some music on in the background for y'all. Wait till they execute that term, mommy. He's gonna be even hotter. Dominic Dominic has a natural appeal with the crowd to get the crowd. He to get heat with the crowd, and it's only gonna get worse when he turned on mommy. And mommy has that natural appeal, I think, to win the sympathy over with the crowd. She recently just posted a message. She posted a message on Instagram praising Dominic Dom. So it's just playing right into the hands of the people, man. And this turn, they're gonna eat this turn up. They're gonna eat this turn up. This turn is gonna be epic, man. This turn is gonna be epic. I can't wait for it. And I think Liv now too. You see Liv Morgan in the thumbnail. I think Liv Morgan, it plays right into Liv Morgan's ability to draw that natural heat and to get the people going against her. That's gonna be something within itself. And we got so Dominic Mysterio, bravo, sir, for what's about to come your way. You you probably gonna earn yourself a lot of money with this next contract for the abilities you got. So bravo, sir. And one of the people I got in the thumbnail too, by the way. So we now know last Monday is official. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, what's his face, Seth Rollins, the special guest referee. And this Monday we're going to hear Seth Rollins referee instructions. So that's an interesting thing to behold. So tune in on Monday Night Raw to hear those instructions. We're gonna have to hear those instructions and whatnot, and we're gonna see how Seth Rollins trolls the guys in a certain way. I think that match has the absolute potential to be a banger of a match. So I see the match being a good match. I see the match being decent. I see it have the potential to go all the way. 1 second, y'all. Back little had to fix a little issues. So so with them, I want to see how the finish is. I want to see who the finish protects because CM Punk is cleared, and I don't see them having a finish that hurts CM Punk in the long run. I want to see where the series goes. I want to see if they have Seth Rollins calls one of them a match. He calls something. He causes either Drew or CM Punk the match. I don't think it's going to be a clean finish. I don't think it's going to be a clean finisher at all because CM Punk doesn't need to take a loss right then and there. He don't need to take a loss coming back, getting cleared. So I think he doesn't really need to take a loss right now. So it's an interesting thing to see, to say the least, what's going to happen with that match. The SummerSlam, and this, by the way, too, this is the updated SummerSlam review. I don't know how many more matches we got to go on the card, but for this week, I think we are officially going to get the return of Jimmy Uso. I think we're going to get the return of Jimmy Uso. I think Jimmy Uso is going to come back this week because I don't see, because on Friday, the Bloodline faces DIY. I don't see you having DIY have that moment in Toronto and to immediately take the tag titles off of DIY. I don't see you doing it. I don't see you doing it. So that moment, so I see Jimmy Uso coming back. I see Cody Rhodes coming out. This how the prediction. That's how my predictions is gonna go. I see Cody Rhodes coming out beginning of the night. Solo tell about, oh, you all alone now, big dog. You all alone. Beating him. Go ahead, beat him down. They're gonna get the beat down out the way. And then towards the end of the night, you're gonna have Cody. You're gonna have them have the tag match. Cody gonna come out, fight them, try to fight them alone, get beat down. And then out of nowhere, you're gonna hear Jimmy Uso's music come up, and he's just gonna come in and start wrecking house. And then we got the prelude, leading up to the return of Roman Reigns. And then when Sami Zayn drops the belt to Braun Breaker, you opened up another spot. And then we start to head towards War Games. Where in my humble prediction, I feel like it's going to be Sami Zayn. It's going to be Roman Reigns. I think it's 8-on-8. When y'all see this on playback, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 8-on-8 for War Games. 4 versus 4v4, 8-man Survivor Series War Games match. Correct me if I'm wrong with that. So you got Sami Zayn, you got Roman Reigns, you got Jimmy, and you got Jay. So you got them. That 4 versus Tama Tonga Loa, Jacob Fatu, and Solo Sikoa. War Games match. I think it's heading towards that. I don't know how the big guy, the dude that just signed, I don't know, the 6'8 Tonga Loa's brother. I don't know how he played, Tama Tonga's brother. I don't know how he plays a part in it, but I see it being those 4, the original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline. I might be wrong, y'all. They might take Sami Zayn out of that equation and put Tonga Loa's brother, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa's brother into the equation. The 6'8 giant. If somebody can watch this on playback, please tell me how to say his name. I don't want to keep messing his name up. So I see that. I see that going into heading into Survivor Series. I see that being a good look. So like SummerSlam, y'all, when y'all see this, tell me what y'all think about the SummerSlam card as a whole. Because we got Seth Rollins, we got Seth Rollins special guest referee for Drew McIntyre and Punk. We got Mommy versus Liv. We got the WWE Championship. We got Cody versus Solo Sokoa. We know how that's about to turn out. And we got Braun Breaker. We got Braun Breaker versus my dog Sami Zayn. We got LA Knight versus Logan Paul. And we probably get the tag match made official. We probably gonna have that made official this week. And seeing if Jade and Bianca gonna get some get back. It's a possibility with that match that Jade and them gonna get some get back. It's a possibility. Jade gonna turn around and turn heel on Bianca. So pay attention to that. I don't think Bianca is the one that's gonna turn face. Jade is gonna be the one that turn heel. Bianca turning heel. Jade turning on Bianca this Saturday if they lose. Alright, y'all. I told you this ain't gonna be a short episode, but the Hurt Business. Let's talk about the Hurt Business, man. There's a lot of conflicting reports about the Hurt Business and how the Hurt Business ended. The fact that Triple H didn't want to give the MVP the Hurt Business reunion. Didn't want to give him the Hurt Business reunion and MVP. During the last days of MVP's tenure with WWE, MVP started going on some wild rants about that. And we don't know the full speculation and everything. We can't speculate and say what happened and why he didn't get a Hurt Business interview. But it's probably a little truth to it, y'all. I'm not going to sit up here and say just because we love WWE so much, like what he's probably saying is not true. It's because why wouldn't you want to have that group back after what they did in the pandemic? When I say the pandemic was a tough time for the WWE because it had the Thunderdome. Fans couldn't physically interact with the product. So the Hurt Business was a staple of entertainment, black entertainment too. And the Hurt Business probably are one of the most dominant black factions in WWE history because of the timing and the impact they made during that timing where nobody was in stadiums. I'm guaranteed if the Hurt Business was going to stadiums where people were packed, I guarantee Hurt Business would probably be one of the greatest stables of all time. Because they couldn't do it because of the pandemic, and I feel like they don't get enough praise as a stable. I feel like they don't get enough praise of their work, what they did in the pandemic. From MVP before he even came into the Hurt Business he already did his thing. He always did his thing in his first run with WWE when he was a champion, where he was a United States champion. Correct me if I'm wrong, he might have been a world heavyweight champion. But MVP already did his thing. Shelton Benjamin was one of the greatest athletes in WWE. Bobby Lashley was a dominator. Like Bobby Lashley had. So you think about the excellence of Bobby Lashley. Think about Bobby Lashley for a second. Bobby Lashley probably had, when it's all said and done, he's probably the greatest individual athlete that had a run in WWE, and he was in the Hurt Business. So he was already the ECW champion. He already won. Then he came back, won the United States Championship. If I'm not wrong, Bobby Lashley is a Grand Slam champion. Bobby Lashley had 3 good runs before this Hurt Business run. Then you got Cedric Alexander, the young upstart. He's still there. Cedric Alexander is still with WWE now with NXT, but they're not using Cedric Alexander right either. So it makes you wonder, what happened with the Hurt Business? Well, what happened with the Hurt Business? Because the Hurt Business was just so dominant, and what they was just so dominant that they deserved better. Bobby Lashley, when it's all said and done, is a WWE Hall of Famer. Shelton Benjamin is an MVP is, and Chris Cedric Alexander is on his way to being one. But it just makes you wonder. Like when you see this on playback, I want to know what was your favorite. What was your favorite moment from the Hurt Business? The Hurt Business, I gotta say, my favorite moment from the Hurt Business was the beat down of Titus O'Neil. That was my favorite moment from the Hurt Business. And you gotta tell me, out of the four in the group, which one did you enjoy the most? Who was the best out of the Hurt Business? Because I gotta give the edge to Bobby Lashley. Gotta get an edge with MVP getting an honorable mention, because our MVP doesn't get enough credit for his managerial work. What he did with the big giant Omos, he don't get enough credit. MVP is a hell of a manager. MVP is really that dude in wrestling. I think MVP needs his flowers. We're gonna really give MVP his flowers on this episode, because MVP killed it. He had two individual runs at WWE, killed it. We know what Bobby Lashley did. We know what Shelton Benjamin did. We even know what Cedric Alexander did. But we don't give MVP enough credit for his runs he had with WWE. He came back, left the company, came back, reinvented himself, came back in an era where we wasn't even having fans, came back, was a manager for Omos, came back and just did spectacular work. So we really need to just give MVP his flowers. MVP is a staple. When you think about the icons of black wrestling, you gotta put MVP's name up there as an icon of black wrestling. You gotta say MVP, man, made a huge impact on that wrestling, on wrestling in general. Because without MVP, and those guys, I don't think WWE survives the pandemic. It ushered in, it took WWE into a new era. It took them into a new era. So we could have the Roman Reigns, we could have the Cody Rhodes sagas, thanks to MVP and the Hurt Business. So like, you gotta tell me when y'all see this on playback. Tell me what y'all think about the Hurt Business, and tell me how much y'all love the Hurt Business and whatnot, man. Because the Hurt Business doesn't get enough credit for the work they did in the wrestling world. And people try to hate on the Hurt Business because typically we like to downplay black stables. We like to downplay them because of how black stables are portrayed in WWE. So we tend to downplay them a little bit. But the Hurt Business belongs up there with the Nation of Domination. To be honest, actually, the Hurt Business is better than the Nation of Domination. I think that's a conversation y'all not ready for. Armenian man said, blessings, sir. I think that's a conversation y'all not ready for. That the Hurt Business being better than the Nation of Domination. Because we can have that conversation. Y'all might not like that conversation. We always welcome to have it. But the Hurt Business is better than the Nation of Domination. And we see, and we look at the individual athletes that came out the Nation of Domination. Let's compare them. All right, The Rock. Okay, we got The Rock. The Rock might be the greatest superstar, one of the greatest superstars ever. The Rock to Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley comes a little bit, so it's like, but individually, the Nation of Domination had they were better individually, but as a group, if you compare the group body of work, I'm gonna give it to the Hurt Business. So I'm saying, so the Hurt Business, congratulations on doing what y'all do. MVP was just spotted in GCW tonight. Shout out to MVP. Hopefully MVP becomes a fan of the Wrestling Boys podcast in the near future, and we can get him on. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Bobby Lashley. So whatever you do next, Bobby Lashley, we'll be watching. Cedric Alexander, Keep doing your thing in NXT, Shelton Benjamin. Whatever you got going on next, we commend you on that. The Hurt Business, y'all. Thank y'all for getting us through the pandemic. And see, we needed that time. We needed that entertainment while the pandemic was going on. So thank you to Her Business for getting us through the pandemic. We appreciate y'all. We love you guys, man. The topics we covered today, we covered Dominic Mysterio's potential to be the biggest heel in wrestling history. We covered Drew versus Punk. Seth Rollins referee. Seth Rollins gets his official instructions tomorrow. We covered Liv Morgan, Lil Fonso, and we covered the Hurt Business today, y'all. So, told you I wasn't gonna be a real long episode. I can't compact everything what I needed to say in less than 21 minutes, man. In 21 minutes, less than 30 minutes, man. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. If grab a membership if y'all like the content. The schedule, we have SummerSlam. We have a full week of streaming, y'all. We have a full week of streaming content, no gas, no breaks. So on Friday, we're doing the SmackDown before SummerSlam. On Friday at 5 o'clock, we got the kickoff show. And then Saturday at 7 o'clock, we got the live reaction to SummerSlam. Like, if anybody want to be a part of the live reaction to SummerSlam, you could hit me up on my personal IG, Sabrina Tang, or you can hit up the Wrestling Boys page and you want to be a part of it, give us time to give you the link and you can watch it with us, man. This has been episode 5 of This Week in Wrestling, man. Thanks for everybody that supports the channel. Thank you for everybody that looks out for the channel, man. We slowly getting back into form as far as what we do. See, the thing is too, I like these type of moments, these intimate type of moments, because we can build up a consistent crowd again. I promise y'all, we're going to have a crowd of people on this channel that y'all can be proud of and y'all can understand, y'all can feel safe with. Because my job is, when y'all on this channel, to always make y'all feel safe as possible. So I appreciate the little intimate streams like this, because we find out who the real ones are. We find out who the people that's supporting the Wrestling Boys. Like, share, subscribe, get a membership. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on Instagram. Let me see if I could hit a command for Nightbot. Gotta fix Nightbot. Probably. Gotta fix Nightbot. Nightbot took the day off. So, with that being said, man, I'm gonna update Nightbot for the next time we go stream. Follow us on Instagram, the Wrestling Boys Podcast. Follow us on TikTok, the Wrestling Boys Podcast. Man, help us grow, man, so we can monetize these platforms, man. We all trying to eat together. So, with that being said, man, shout out to our media, man. Shout out to all y'all. Plus, we about to reinvent the mod team as well. So we about to have a new set of mods. We about to what we gotta do for the whole entire channel. So like, share, subscribe. Appreciate y'all for tapping in for 24 minutes. Let's get it. See y'all soon. Love y'all. Might go live tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. Might go live for Monday Night Raw. Might go live for AEW. Might keep the content flowing this week. So I'll talk to y'all. God bless. And be safe this week. Be safe. I'm praying for y'all safe traveling mercies. I'm praying that wherever you live at, I'm praying that you stay safe. That is my prayer to each and everybody that's going to see this on playback, that use the content. I'm praying that God, that the Lord keeps y'all safe, that our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ keeps y'all safe from all hurt, harm, and danger. Keeps y'all protected until the next stream, so we can see these streams together. So we can see these streams together, so we can watch some of them together. Amen. God bless y'all. Good night.